Hello guys, my name is Glenda Casares, and today I'm going to show you one of my lessons with CLL. And in this lesson I'm going to focus on poetry, and I'm going to help my students to be able to communicate and to express themselves about poetry. I'm going to start my lesson plan by putting a circle made of chairs so they can feel comfortable, they can look each other, and this is going to lower the effective filter. Also, there's not a syllabus because they're going to create it themselves what they are going to be practicing and talking and sharing. I'm going to teach the material. The first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to explain them that we're going to talk about poetry. I'm going to ask each them what is their favorite poem, and I'm going to be translating for them if they don't want to say in English or if they're still with lack of confidence in themselves. After that, I'm gonna tell them that one of my favorite poetry is Footprint in the Sand. Then I'm gonna ask them to have a conversation so they can tell what is their favorite poem, what is it important for them. And I'm like a teacher, I'm going to monitor them, I'm going to be around so I can translate chunks of the words they need. For the guided practice, I'm going to play a tape to the student of my favorite poem, as I already told you about Footprint in the Sand. I'm gonna make them listen carefully while I'm translating. I'm gonna write the translation on the board. Then in pairs, I'm gonna make them work in pairs so they can express and they can tell me what they learn about this poem, why this poem is precious, or what's the more important that they could understood about this poem. For independence practice, I'm going to make them copy the translation that is on the board in maybe a notebook or in the computer or something so they can have it. Then I'm gonna make them link the meaning of the words in English and Spanish. And after that, they're going to tell me aloud what they think about the poem and about some of the words. Maybe some of them are going to be cognates and are similar to Spanish so they can understand the meanings. For those who really don't like to talk or to communicate, I'm just going to ask them to draw, like to put all their ideas in a drawing. Or for those who are more comfortable talking, they can express their feelings, their thoughts with me. And in order to know if they are learning, if they got something from this class, I'm going to have a quiz about the poem, and it's going to be a short quiz, like 5 questions maybe, that they can talk and tell me what they learned. And for closure of my lesson, I'm going to ask them to share their experiences, how they had this experience, if they like it or not, or their feelings, if what I can get better. So it's really important for me, like a teacher, to receive a feedback from them so I can be better and I can work and satisfy their own necessities. And that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching.